Burr is in good position, follows the puck, look at it, concentration, and right there, gets the right foot out to make the save. Dave Elliott comes in after Burr has taken a swat at it, and there Burr and the good save by Grant Fuhr again. Shots are 20. Out of the air again, Sean Burr was able to tip it by Grant Fuhr. Yves Racine makes a good play, spots Burr all by himself in front of the Leafs net, and just lost an easy one. And watch Racine, just snaps an easy pass, and there's Burr, one hop, up and over Grant Fuhr. No chance for Fuhr on that one. The 4-0 as Fuhr again called on. Look at the pass by Yzerman, right on the tape. And look at Miller, looks, waits, trying to wait for Fuhr to make the move, waits. Fuhr gets down, but still in good position, gets his stick on it, steers it wide.
Miller skates another half stride. He has the whole net off the side of the goal.
Bob Rouse gets trapped on the other side, and Yzerman makes the play off the far post.
With Halkitis and Potvin, and Potvin has wrestled Halkitis to the ice.
It was Potvin who started it.
Two heavyweights hook up. Bob Probert, Craig Berube. Probert the clear winner in this one. Detroit
didn't get one shot at goaltender Fuhr. 1-0 Toronto with a man advantage. And Petit starts the rush out. Hitting Anderson with the pass to center, and he backhands a high one into the right of Tim Cheveldae. Zessel comes in. Here is Shannon. Won't shoot it. Petit might. Can't. Now he rolled it in there. And the Red Wings are going to clear it out. Fedorov comes to center. Lost control. Got it back. In for Burr. And now Anderson. Shannon behind his own net. He was covered quickly, had to hurry a pass. Now he tries it once more. This time skates out with it for Anderson. Close quarters there with McCrimmon all over Anderson. Zessel comes in. Picked it up behind the net. Centered it. Now a chance. Shannon shot. Deflected off. Pearson into the far corner. Again Shannon. Passes off to Pearson this time. Angle shot. Stout. The rebound goal. Anderson is stopped by Cheveldae, and the goaltender holds it.
Tom Watt trying a few new wrinkles on his power play. Daryl Shannon on the point. He has to keep that shot a little lower. You could see Glenn Anderson trying to screen Tim Cheveldae. Look at Anderson. He's right past. Bob Rouse goes by him, and there's the shot and another good save by Grant Fuhr. You can't turn the puck over at the offense. His first goal of the year, his first point of the year, getting a chance to play on the power play, and he shows his strength in front of the net. Good play by Bradley to Fergus. Here's a shot off the crossbar. Look at Foligno. Gets position, pushes, uses his strength, and then just bangs it into the empty net.
3:44, time of the goal.
The side of the net. There he is right there off the boards, off Grant Fuhr and into the net. Look at Sean Burr creating traffic. Watch Ray Shepherd. Good carom off the boards, and he just tries to chip it. He gets enough of it, gets it up and over Grant Fuhr.
This is number 16, Vladimir Konstantinov, and number 29, Doug.
Defenseman to go down, wait for the goaltender to go down, and then slide it over, protect the puck, goes, and then just slides it under Cheveldae. Rouse did a good job making sure he didn't get in the crease to interfere.
And it's Roisel, I believe, the Maple Leaf player. Berube gets the goal.
Back pass out in front to Craig Berube. Goalis Doubleday comes out, cuts down the angle, rolling puck. There's a little space, but he has a stick on the ice and gets enough of it to make the save.
Just like that, a brief scrap starts. Foligno got a left hand in on Potvin. They move away. Or do they? The linesmen started to back off, and then they come in and calm them down.
Bob Halkitis hit Steve Yzerman, and Yzerman and Halkitis were shoving, and then Brian McClellan hit Halkitis from behind, and McClellan was getting the original penalty for cross-checking.
Here's some Leaf forechecking, caused the turnover that gave Bradley the chance. Now, Joseph looks bad on it, but in all fairness to him, first it was a changeup. And Oates grabs it. When Oates gets it, somebody's going to get a chance. It may take a while for this chance to occur, but here it comes. Brown wires it, and it hits the post. A nice job.
Brian Leach to Paul Broughton. He dekes out Reese, but the Toronto goalie makes a great save, and that keeps the game scoreless. Then just moments later, New York shorthanded. Adam Graves is allowed to come right in on Reese. But the Leaf netminder closes the door, makes the save. On to the second period, things getting a little rough. That's Daryl Shannon and Joey Koster going at it. Shannon doesn't take off his glove. Both players got 5 each. Third period, 2-1 New York. Craig Berube comes from behind the net, got 2 cracks at it. His second did beat Richer, and the game was tied up at 2. Just moments later, Rangers pressing. John Ogrodnik gets the stick on this point shot, and the Rangers go up by 1. Late in the game, Toronto's net empty. Mike Bullard in the right place at the right time sends it into OT. 3-3 was the time that, as they went into OT, but they couldn't decide anything as he runs into Cal Johansson.
24 minutes and 32 seconds of scoreless hockey coming into tonight's game. Last year, he became the first goalie since Tom Barrasso, who in 1984 to win the Vezina Trophy and the Calder Trophy the same year. Felix Potvin, some scouts have told me that he's the best goaltender outside the net.
Still no score. The time he reached back and uncorked a dandy, but Belfour made the save.
Well, Pearson to get a penalty anyway on the original, but he wrapped Pearson from behind, and Claude Loisel jumped right in to take Marchman out of the play. Marchman was the guy that hit Zezel on Thursday night and put him out, and a lot of the Leafs thought it might have been a knee. Referee Hogarth is waving the Leaf trainer out, and Marchman could get 2 and 5. Stop right here as he came across quickly to take a good opportunity away from Noonan. And Potvin reminds me a little bit, and I don't want to say this too early, of the way Patrick Waugh looked when he came up.
Standing on the doorstep, Potvin went down and smothered the puck after making the save from the line. The down and deflected in front of Potvin, and Chicago gets the first goal.
And the first goal has been such a monumental goal against the Leafs. They haven't won when the other team's got it, and here it is. Keith Brown shoots it nice and low, and on the way to the net, it's deflected past Potvin, who had no chance whatsoever on it. Here's the shot, and it looks like Brian Noonan is the guy that deflects it right there. Down and
gets the goal.
They're thinking seriously of bringing the 48th Highlander band out to celebrate this first goal by the Leafs in a long, long time. A nice point shot. 2 Leafs with only 1 Hawk in front of the net as Pearson is standing off to the goaltender's right, and you see the 1 Hawk defenseman chose the wrong guy, and Pearson was all alone. 2 Leafs, 1 Chicago Blackhawk defenseman, and goaltender Belfour had no trap on the night.
Peluso and Berube, you could feel something was going to happen on this shift with Berube first throwing a hit, then Peluso throwing a hit, and now they're going to throw the hands.
And the fans, finally, after halfway through this game, have something that has excited them slightly. And if you were to look at the crowd now, and this little skirmish is a result of many hits in a much offense, but this guy puts on a show right here to reaffirm my faith in that somebody knows how to do something with the puck. Watch this move. Alexander Godiniuk has no chance. and then he pulls a great move on the kid Potvin to put it in. Here it is right here. Godinuk jumps out at him, gets nothing but a handful of air, and Roenick puts it in off the pad of Potvin. What a goal by this kid. As he poured in off the left wing and put it past Willie Belfort.
We welcome now you people who have been watching the Flyers defeat the Canadiens 3-1, and watch this one. This is a tying goal for the Maple Leafs. Godinuk is the defenseman playing it ahead. It's kicked out the line. Anderson will break in with it and score for Toronto to tie it.
And Dirk Graham, the Selke Trophy winner, made a disastrous mistake not taking Anderson to the net and backing up like a defenseman. And Lehman put the puck up and over his stick to a streaking Anderson, who tied the game with 4:07 to go.
No scoring in the first period in this one. Hudson and Pearson exchanged goals. In the second, Roenick scored a picture goal for Chicago to make it 2-1. And this is the only goal of the third period to this point. Anderson tying it for Toronto at 15:53. The goaltenders in the game, Belfour for Chicago, and Felix Potvin for the Maple Leafs. 2-2 tie, puck in front of the net, Potvin gets a piece of it, and boy, he has been cool for the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. That's the 25th shot on goal by Chicago. The Leafs have had only 20. We're tied at 2.
Well, neither goalie has been worked very hard in the number of good scoring chances, but both have come up with pretty big saves on the few that have occurred, and there was a juggling act that Potvin makes. He's as cool as a cucumber. Roenick jumps away from Gary Lehman to get the backhand shot, or Goulet does, and Potvin grabs it. This guy,
Anderson, his second goal of the season. That's all, but it gets this crowd going at Maple Leaf Gardens. He has tied the game with 3:37 remaining now in the third. 2-2. That is Noonan on the puck, trying to center it. 3 Leafs come out of those, and Troy Gamble is in. He was beaten 4-1 by San Jose in his last start on the minute. Helped the Leafs climb the ladder of respectability. He'll be 10.
his first win of this season. That was a goal, except Gamble, the only guy in the along with Adams. This will be a dangerous line all night for the
Chances early.
by a great diving stop by Gamble. Watch the stop he makes right here on a beautiful pass by Ronning de Courtenay. Dove across. And here's the stop that Gamble made at the other end, and a huge traffic jam in the crease. And both goaltenders have taken the early limelight here at Maple Leaf Gardens.
1-0 Toronto.
Well, we all know Dave Ellison. It's a 50-footer, and it's right at Gamble. And he opens up, and it goes through him. Here's another look. I mean, if he stands there, he makes the save. He's 15 feet out of the net.
Scores! Foligno scores!
I don't think I've ever seen a guy beat the puck into the net. Foligno went through a lot of gyrations in front of Gamble, lost control of the puck. It went in, and I'm not sure that Foligno didn't beat the puck into the net. There was no interference on the goalie. This was an original goal, and it will be on everybody's highlight film if Fawcett allows it.
Foligno looked so surprised. I don't think he knew the puck actually was in the net. At least he didn't at first. To be the judge, Foligno made all the moves. Gamble got a little piece of it. Foligno kept coming. And it did hit his skate, no question. No goal. All right, it's got to be interference. It's got to be ruled interference in the crease before the puck gets over the line.
Vancouver stick Babbage, I think, to put Foligno onside. Now, Brian Lewis and the video goal judge say that Foligno directed it in with his foot. And it did hit his foot, but he certainly didn't direct it in by changing.
Good setup by Godinuk.
Mike Bullard, who had gone pointless in 9 games, in front of the net after controlling the puck as he went around. in good shape here, but Courtnall lets Godinuk go. Now Ronning has to come from the front of the net. Courtnall stands around doing nothing.
And number 25, Peter Zessel. Time 13:60.
This is what you look like when you haven't scored in 9 games and you get one.
Peter Zessel. Time 13:60.
13-6. And Bullard going around the net, ran into the goal.
Here it is right here. No question about it.
12.
Now up gets Gamble, and he runs to Dirk and says, no, don't touch him. No, he's got a penalty. Leave him alone. And Dirk listens to his goalie, and as a result, the Vancouver Canucks have a power play, and they need a goal.
Krushelnyski got it over the line, and it's 3-0.
So Deblois to Berube. Now watch. Number 18 for Vancouver can't handle Krushelnyski. Larionov. And the puck just gets over the line. A typical goal by this hard-working team.
Time 18:52. Mike Krushelnyski from Craig Berube and Lucien Deblois. Time 18:52.
18:52. The time of the goal.
Enough guys back, but Peter Zessel didn't see Courtnall roar.
So watch back when wham! Now he said, wait a minute, he hit me with an elbow. Now he's out cold. Now watch this here. He comes around again in slow motion. I hope you're right. Now watch the elbow. Watch the elbow. He'd get 40 games now if he ever bang. Knocked him cold. I'll tell you that right now. Is that a beauty hit or what? Charging or an elbow? I told Bob he did. He didn't believe me. Bobby said, Ed Bugger, he did. He hit. Now here he goes. Cheevers after him. Forbes Kennedy. Salt of the earth, Bob Kennedy. Watch the fan nail him. Watch it. Bang. You think the fans aren't tough in Boston? I'll tell you. Terry Sawchuk. Brucey Gamble right there.
Yeah,
right
Troy
there.
Gamble playing tonight, and there's Bruce.
There.
Version and
Berube
got into it in front of the net and kept going.
Well, Berube has the original penalty, and that it looked like it might develop into a pretty good heavyweight contest, but it didn't last very long. The Leafs will have to kill a penalty off. Got to Vancouver, 5.8% body fat. He bench pressed 200 pounds, 14 repetitions. A team average is 9. His father was a swimmer for the USSR Olympic team.
And Fjord stopped him with Ellett coming back, but there's going to be a penalty in the
Record that knows what he's doing. Ellett catches Nedved and hooks him under the right arm to save a possible goal.
Not a power play yet, but a little.
In his own zone, picked up speed, came down the right wing, the position he plays, and you can see his feet keep going the whole time, so if he gets by you by a bit, he's... Well, Trevor Linden on a great individual effort when it appeared at one time he was going nowhere. But the Toronto Maple Leafs defensively just fell apart. And here it is here. Now look where he starts this rush. He goes right by Zessel, who falls, walks in, Ellett takes Courtnall, nobody takes Linden, and Fuhrer is left alone.
Trevor Linden.
Michel Petit disappeared on the play as well. Oh, he stayed out there icy to take Ryan Walter. Ellett took Courtnall.
Trevor Linden from Ryan Walter.
Shot it harmlessly toward the net. It hit a skate and went in.
Well, Dave Ellett's got one of the better shots in the National League, but he was being harassed as he took the puck on his backhand when it came around the boards, turned around quickly, and just rifled it, more like a pass than anything else, and it went off a Canuck player, Doug Lidster, I think, stick, and went in. Lidster sticks his stick out right there. No, it wasn't Lidster. It was the other defenseman. I can't see who it is. Robert Dirk, and he changes the direction of the little loft shot, and Gamble can't react. First shot on goal of the night, and he makes Grant Fuhrer make a pretty good glove save. Well, Jyrki Lumme, who's a defenseman who likes to jump into the rush, and he's tied for defenseman lead in points, and he looks like a forward on this play. 21 comes in off the point. here. Berube went out and took no one. That allowed Loomy to walk in all alone, and did he stick that thing up. The two defensemen and the Leaf centerman in deep did the job. Berube did not cover his man. Defenseman find a guy in the wrong colored shirt and get rid of him.
Effort by Mike Foligno.
Well, this line's done it for the past 10 or 12 games. They beat you on willpower, and Mike Foligno, who had an early goal called back, rather unjustifiably so, gets Doug Linster pinching, gets away on the 2-on-1, and then blows outside Robert Dirk and sticks it up over a sprawling Troy Gamble.
Foligno.
And here's the famous jump.
And number 93, Alexander Gdynia.
He hasn't jumped too often this year. Daylight, and the chasers are going to see nothing but the back of his pants. He makes a great play till right here, and then he lets up. They don't have too many goalies where he comes from, like Grant Fuhr. And here's Pavel's reaction. He swings the stick against the boards, then heads for the bench.
Exciting little hockey player, though. Tracking Pavel Bure and making it 6-3.
Well, this line has really been tough on the Canucks. They've got half their team looking twice before they get to the puck, and young Bure puts the parachute on when he sees Krushelnyski coming at him and thinks only of getting out of the way and not what might happen.